Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Nick.
And I'm Jane, and tonight we're at the Contemporary. We came here last month for a regular meal, but they hadn't started the 50th anniversary celebration menu. So we're excited to try that out today. We nabbed a reservation, so we're so excited to do that. Nick has been great with that. And then once we're done here, we're headed over to the Magic Kingdom for the after hours event, so we're gonna take you along.
Turns out that we have to order all three of our things at once, which is like our appetizer, our entree, and our dessert, just to space the meal out properly. So what I ended up going with for an entree was the oak-fired filet, which is a black truffle, brown butter, chateau potatoes, golden raisins vinaigrette, cauliflower, roasted tomato and butter. For an appetizer, I went with the California Grill Sushi Classics Trio, which is blue crab California roll, shrimp tempura roll, and spicy kazan roll. And lastly, for dessert, I ended up getting the Lavender sugar donuts, which is the coconut frozen dessert, blueberry gin jam, and pistachio crumble. So I'm really eager to see what this menu is all about. It already sounds really, really good. The selections are incredible.
So for my entree, I went with the same thing that Nick got, the oak-fired filet of beef. We were both drawn to that, so we're really excited to check that out. For my appetizer, I got the braised beef short rib wontons. We've had that before. It is a miso cola onion sauce. It has chili oil in it and radish and pickled lotus root. It's sort of a spicy, sweet sort of appetizer. It's really amazing, so I went with that. And then for my dessert, I did the 5 Magical Bites, 50 years in the making. That's one of the desserts that was inspired by the old menus. So we'll show you. It says honey, lemon, carrot, strawberry, and chocolate is all it says, but our waiter described it as a cake, a pudding, a couple different samples of famous desserts. So we'll check it out.
Alright, so while talking to our server, he did mention that if you look through the menu, you'll see the 50th anniversary symbol on certain parts of the menu. And those are to represent when this restaurant came out 50 years ago, along with the Disney parks, the highlight meals that they had created over the years. And so it's really, really cool to see that they're bringing it back, and they're also like stylizing it a little bit differently. So none of what you see is what it was when it had originated during the restaurant's openings.
Okay, so I just finished the short rib wontons. They're amazing. They're just as good as I remembered them being. The short rib was so tender and the sauce is so spicy. It's such a nice compliment to both the pasta, like the wonton around it, and the meat. So if you have a chance to try it, I recommend it highly. It's so great.
Okay, so as far as the California Grill Sushi Classic Trio goes, this is the perfect appetizer if you want something light, nothing that's going to fill you up before your entree. I would highly recommend going with this. I believe it's the spicy kazan roll, is very, very spicy. So if you like hot, that's the one for you. As far as the other two go, the blue crab and the shrimp tempura, they're both excellent, very well made. And everything that goes with it is just mixed very well. the reason I'm looking down is because I just can't get over how good it actually is.
All right, so like we said, I got the same meal that Nick got, the filet of beef. I always get my filet medium well. I know a lot of people give me, they question my sanity with that. They say they think it'll be tough, but it is perfect. It is tender. They just do such an amazing job here at California Grill. It's served with 3 little potatoes. They're crispy on the outside and tender and moist on the inside. So amazing. And the cauliflower seems to have, I'm getting touches of citrus, but some sort of vinaigrette or something on the cauliflower, which is a nice touch. Our meals are amazing, and I'm excited to see how dessert is.
Okay, so I just finished my entree. I have to say that the filet, I got it made medium rare, and it literally melts in your mouth. It's very delicious, very warm center. So for those of you who are into medium rare, I highly recommend getting it this way, and they make it correct. So it's not, you know, oh, is it more on the medium side? Like, it is truly a warm pink center. It's very delicious. All right, so I just finished the Lavender sugar donuts. I have to say that the donuts were unbelievable. They were warm. They came with a blueberry jam that you should and will dip them in. It is absolutely incredible. The mix of flavors are really, really good. And the coconut ice cream is a good little cold touch at the end there. So overall, really, really good dessert.
All right, so I tried the 5 Magical Bites. It is amazing, so many different flavors. It's a really nice sampler, so if you're undecided on what you might want from the dessert menu, this is nice to get a taste of different things. The carrot cake was amazing. I loved the honey cake too. Nick loved the cheesecake. The chocolate one was very rich, so if you love rich chocolate, that's for you. And then the lemon curd was really nice and refreshing, so it was a nice little sampler to try a couple different flavors.
All right, we just got done at the California Grill. I have to say the menu was absolutely incredible. This is something that, like I said earlier, they have really put together over the course of 50 years. It makes me want to come back for a second time for sure, just to see what else is on the menu that's delicious. Yes. Because the stuff that we ordered was unbelievable. Everything that we had was made to order perfectly. The desserts I actually found to be even more delicious than I expected them to be. I mean, what about you? What did you think?
Yeah, our waiter, Aaron, was amazing. He explained everything on the menu and how, like Nick said, selections were from older menus that were just popular items that the current chef put a new spin on. So I thought that was a really fun ode to menus of past and past chefs. The meal was amazing as always. Nick and I were talking about, we like California Grill and we also love Topolino's Terrace. Both are amazing in their own right, yeah. But I think where California Grill shines is the wait staff. They're so amazing and knowledgeable and polished, and Topolino's is amazing too, but California Grill just takes it to the next level. And so our experience was amazing tonight, and I love coming back whenever we can get a reservation here.
All right, but where are we going next?
Disney's very Merriest happy hours. So yes. We're gonna hop on the monorail now and get into the Christmas spirit.
All right, we're just getting into the park now. This is also about the same time when the fireworks show is going off. Jayne just picked up a program. We're gonna see what all comes with it. And we're gonna give you guys a look at what the different cavalcades are during this Christmas party. And there it is, the Christmas tree.
So after having done the Halloween after hours, a lot of conversation was around whether the ticket price was worth it. And I think the question was, we lost a lot of entertainment. So is it really worth it to buy these after-hour tickets? A major change that we're seeing with the very Merriest after hours is that there's a ton of entertainment. So we're excited to check a lot of that out. They've added so much, along with bringing back parades. So there is a holiday parade. They're calling it Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime Parade, which is what we've seen in past years. They've added a stage show. It's Mickey and Minnie's Very Merriest Memories. We can see that 4 different times tonight. There will be a fireworks show. There's only one, and that'll be at 11:15 tonight. We're gonna try to catch that. They have the Reindeer Wranglers, which is a Western music trio performing in Frontierland. So if we walk by them, we'll show you a little bit of that. And then they have the Club Tinsel dance party, which we've seen in past years too. I know Nick and I definitely want to try to catch the stage show, the parade, and the fireworks. So hopefully it all works out that we get to see all 3 of those entertainment options.
All right, so the fireworks going to be starting here soon, but Jayne and I decided to get over to Pirates of the Caribbean a little early because it's only a 10-minute wait. So we'll let you know how that goes. On our way over to Pirates of the Caribbean, we just realized that actually the Jungle Cruise did get its re-theme for the holidays. The Jingle Cruise actually is now what it's called. So we made you go check that out later and see what updates they've made to the ride. But right now, as you can see in the far back over there, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so right now it's saying that Pirates of the Caribbean is a 10-minute wait, but it's almost as though it's a walk-on. But we're gonna find out here in a little bit. I swear that ride never gets old. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite classics. But right now, we are actually going to head over to Jungle Cruise and see what updates and the holiday overlay is all about. All right, it's saying that the Jungle Cruise is a 25-minute wait. We'll see if that's actually true. It may be less, seeing as the line is actually really short. They're not even using the full queue. So we'll keep you posted. As we're going through the queue, you could already tell there's some sort of an overlay with Christmas. You have the garland, you have the Christmas tree. And then over there, you can tell they kind of make like the lifeguard buoy wreaths almost. Let me get a closer look here. As you can tell, there's more garland over it. And then they got a sign that says, "Here we go, we're sailing." So far still in line, but we've been in line for about 5 minutes and we're right near the boats. So we'll get back with you in a bit. All right, so we just got off a Jungle Cruise and I have to say that that overlay is absolutely adorable. I love that all the animals are wearing Christmas hats and there's Christmas presents in the water, and it's just really, really fun. They also added a whole bunch of different props to the ride, which is a nice addition to everything, including, what is it, Trader Sam's, Jayne? Yes. They really revamped Trader Sam's. It's a whole like station and everything like that. They added a whole bunch of new jokes along with the ride, which is really nice. So overall, it was a much better experience than I've actually had in the past with that ride. I'm glad that they're kind of refreshing it. So next up, we're going to head over to either Thunder Mountain or we're gonna head over to Haunted Mansion. We haven't quite decided yet. All right, I forgot to mention earlier, so it was a 25-minute wait, right, for Jingle Cruise? Yes. It actually ended up being about like 10 minutes, if that. So it's yet another ride that is actually very quick as far as standing in line goes for. But right now we're gonna head over to Thunder Mountain. I'm not quite sure what the time is on it. What does it say? It says 10 minutes. 10 minutes, okay.
But for Jingle Cruise, that was a great benefit of having this after hours ticket, because all day it was over an hour wait for the Jingle Cruise, but because people were watching the fireworks and the party was starting, we were able to walk right on. Yeah. So that was awesome.
So now we're gonna head over to Thunder Mountain. Okay, so this is practically a walk-on. I think it takes longer for you to walk through the queue than to actually get, like, just to get to the ride. But yeah, right now we're going down the ramp to the ride. And like I said, it takes just 5 minutes just to walk through the queue just to get to the ride, but this is a walk-on. Definitely not 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Jayne, what ride is this?
The wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, yet another ride we absolutely love. Such a great time. We just pulled into the station, and next we're probably gonna head over to Haunted Mansion. Okay, so while walking around, you'll notice that there's like these candy cane like icons throughout the park, and this is where you go, you get like your holiday treat.
Yes, this year is always going to be hot chocolate and Snickerdoodles, which is a change from past years. It used to be that at every stop it'd be like eggnog and a chocolate chip cookie or different types of drinks and cookies. This year, every stop is Snickerdoodles and hot chocolate.
Okay, we've reached the Haunted Mansion. Right now it's saying the standby wait is 13 minutes.
Corruptible, mortal state.
All right, we just got introduced.
Kindly
to the
step all
ghost
the
house.
way in, please, and make room
And
for
now we are
everyone.
waiting
There's no
stretch room.
turning back.
All right, so as I said before, that was pretty much a walk-on for us. The time did say 13 minutes, but I think it's funny because it themed with the clock that they have on the ride where it's like the 13th hour. So overall, I would think maybe it's 13 minutes when it includes the pre-show and everything, and then walking into your cart. So right now we may actually just head over to one of the candy canes that we mentioned earlier and take a look at the cookie and the hot chocolate.
Okay, so it has been raining all night, which is why my hair looks like this. But we just stopped into one of the treat stops, and we got, it's a Cheryl's Snickerdoodle cookie. It comes packaged, which is nice, so if you don't want to eat it tonight, you can throw it in your bag and have a snack later. And then a cup of hot cocoa. That's going to be the same at every snack stop. And then in addition, they'll have little kiosks around the park with soda, water, ice cream bars, ice cream sandwiches, and popcorn. So we'll check that out later.
All right, guys, the parade's about to start here soon, so I'm gonna give you guys a look.
So we just wrapped up the first viewing of the parade, and it was amazing to have the parade back. It was similar to what we've seen in past years, but it's so magical to have that back since we haven't seen it in a while. My favorite part is Max and his little gingerbread car. He was beeping his horn and trying to move Goofy along behind him, and the reindeer were amazing and so cute. So the parade is amazing. We're so excited it's back, and we're gonna see what we can find next.
All right, while heading over to Space Mountain, we actually ran into one of the dance parties with Stitch. We're gonna go take a look at that real fast. Alright, now that we stopped off at that dance party, we're gonna head over to Space Mountain. My personal favorite, of course. It says it's about a 15-minute wait, but we'll let you know and see if it's actually 15 minutes or another walk-on. Alright, here we go. Like I said, 15 minutes. We'll see how true that is. Alright, as you can tell, this is definitely not a 15-minute wait. Probably takes about 5 minutes just to walk all the way over here, but this is yet another walk-on ride here during the Christmas party. That ride never fails to impress me. It's so much fun, and it's so dark in there that you constantly never know where you're going. It's just so good. Instant classic. But now we're gonna head over to the People Mover, see how long that wait is, because this one was a walk-on. All right, so People Mover has a little bit of a wait, but nothing that's too serious. Maybe about a 5-minute wait at most.
10 minutes.
Well, Jayne just checked the app. Actually, it says 10 minutes. It's definitely not 10 minutes. I think it would say more of a 5-minute wait, but we'll check back with you after this. People Mover is such a relaxing ride while also giving you just a very good view of everything. As you can see, the castle, Main Street all lit up, very pretty. All right, so we're gonna actually get ready now to post up for the fireworks show. It should be starting here in a little bit. All right, so due to the rain, we just got so overwhelmed with everything going on. We had ponchos on, it was pouring, our shoes got soaking wet. Needless to say, overall it was a great time. We figure we just talk to you guys now, back at our room, about the overall experience of the Christmas party. So Jayne, what did you had something you wanted to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, I was excited to have so much entertainment back. I think that was something that we've been missing. So I enjoyed watching the parade. I loved the fireworks. They were adorable, holiday themed. And we got right on all the rides we wanted to ride. So that was awesome. And it's a nice break from the parks are so crowded for the 50th anniversary that these special ticketed events allow you the flexibility to see things, not be bumping into people all the time, and not wait in too long of a line. So I enjoyed it all around.
Yeah, you easily could have gotten on as many rides as you want, because it started at 9 o'clock, it ended at 1.
Yes.
You could have gotten on each ride at least 2, maybe even 3 times if you really pushed it. It was so nice. I was very, very happy with the overall experience. The fireworks, I remember people saying while... as the show ended, actually, people were like, oh my god, that was amazing. Like, they absolutely loved this Christmas show that they put on.
Yeah.
There was a person next to us crying about the parade, because it was just like such that breath
of fresh air.
Breath of fresh air, yeah. It was just so like nice. And to see all of it's not a cavalcade, it's a parade, and having all these characters come through, and to see how well it was put together, it was just honestly a really, really good job. And I believe, in my personal opinion, it's worth every penny. And
I do too.
If they keep doing this for the future not parades, for the future holiday events, they're in the right direction. And it's, like I said, it's just good to have everything back yet again.
Yeah. So thanks for coming along with us.
Yes, and thank you for watching. We hope you subscribe. We hope you check out more of our other videos.
Yeah.
And have a good day.
Thanks.